technology, it's nice, but it kind of alienates a person.
I don't think I use technology like most people my age do. I feel like I'm a little outside of the millennials, if you will.
It's always with me. My phone's literally always with me. And I don't even think about it. It's like second nature.
Honestly, it's a very good tool, what we're able to access with technology now and cell phones.
Many years ago, like, if you wanted to pursue art, you would move to like New York or Paris or just like big city centers. You don't have to do that now.
When I talked to my uncle, they'd have to go, whenever they were doing their schoolwork, they'd have to go to the library, and it would take huge amounts of time in order to get your electronic copies of journals and whatnot. Whereas for me, I've gone about and I can do it in a matter of an hour to less.
As a person in this day and age with like a smartphone, I always feel like very safe, very connected, especially just as like a woman just like walking down the street at night. Like, you always know that you can like take out your phone and call someone if you need them.
I find more Facebook is not, hey, what's going on? How's life? It'd be more like, hey, it's been a long time. Do you want to meet up somewhere so we can talk? Because I'm more of a face-to-face kind of person.
Without it, like, I'm not sure if I would be able to like keep those relationships with people, especially like in my business and theater.
The biggest fascination I have is I have some younger family members and that I go and I'll watch over every once in a while. It's funny. They know how to do things on their video game systems that when I was playing video games, even at my top level, I was never able to quite get the same intensity as they get whenever they're playing.
My nephew's 4 years old, can work a wee better than me.
As new generations come in, they're going to take up the old habits, and whether they be bad or good.
I don't know if I've even had a conversation with someone my age that has never like used the internet, especially like in school. Like, you have to use the internet.
My sister probably is the one who would go and while someone's talking to her, she'd be on her phone nonstop, just texting. That's of course, like I said, the age difference.
The kids that are born now, I can only imagine like how much more like internet-based, digital-based their lives are going to be.
A lot of people like to take photos and videos at concerts and live performances and stuff like that. And for me, there's always been the kind of conflict whether you want to, get a video or a photo and have that for a memory, or if you actually want to live in the moment and experience it firsthand instead of looking through a screen.
I was going to a party a couple of weeks ago, and my friend brought his friends with him. My brother brought his friends with him, and he was checking his phone and doing his Instagram. And I noticed we were driving to the party. It took about 15 minutes to get there, and he may have taken like 30 pictures in that 15-minute span. Like, I talked to him, was like, "Man, you take a lot of pictures there," and he's like, "Yeah, I have like 10 conversations going on right now." And I looked at his phone, it's all pictures of him, the same face, and I couldn't understand it.
As cliche as it sounds, kind of quoting my parents and even my grandparents, I think it's a little more time for start sending folks outdoors and interacting with other people instead of just constantly having a screen in front of them.
And most times people are not really doing anything on their phone. It's usually when they're bored or feel awkward, and then they'll pick up their phone and just scroll through the newsfeed. They're not doing anything. They just don't want to be in this awkward light, that could change with conversation.
But it's not like I'm not going to do anything about it. I mean, I do my best to put away my phone while I'm actually talking to a friend. But I mean, like, social media and just like my email and everything, and my phone, it's so integral to what I do.
But I just feel a little outside of it because I just feel like it could take away identity or modulate what you would call it your identity. Because I just see a lot of my millennials so deep into cell phones that if you take it away from them, they would probably panic and not know what to do. If I lost my cell phone, it would be a bummer, but that would be about it.
I feel like people, especially right now, I feel like there's people that have really bad problems becoming into relationships with others because they're just so used to being, you know, away, that they don't really know how to connect.
It's infused into your life, and like you don't really have much say in it because it's just like that. It's just how it is. So might as well become educated about it.